At this age, I know those years shaped the man I came to be. Not enough to wish them back. Your name no longer turns my heart toward yesterday. Still what we gave each other lives within the life I've made. We loved before we knew what love could ask of us, then let each other go. That ending left me carrying more than sorrow. Beside you, I first found an honest part of me. You remained in me, not as a voice that calls me back. You stayed in every kinder choice and every truth I learned with age. I do not wait for what is gone. I would not change the road we took. What ended between us long ago kept shaping who I grew to be. For a while, forgetting seemed like proof I'd moved beyond you. I mistook distance for peace, but time did not make what we shared smaller. It wore the hurt away until its meaning came in view. Some endings leave no door that should be open. They leave another kind of truth. You were no longer walking through my days, yet something born between us kept unfolding in my life. I no longer ask where life has taken you. I wonder what we might have been. I only know the love we lived still guides the way I give my heart. You remained in me after the anger lost its hold. Not in the nights I spent looking back, but in the patience I can give. Nothing between us needs repair. No final word is left to say. The years did not return your love. They showed me what your love had given me. Maybe we could only meet in those unfinished years of ours. Even so, I would not erase one honest moment from the past. The younger man I was is gone, but part of him became the man I am. You remained in me beyond the parting and the years. Not as the one I should have kept, not as a wound I learned to hide. Loving you was how I learned how fully I could give my heart. There is no road that leads us back, and none I need to find. You did not stay to share my life, but you remained in who I am. before you turned away. You waited, and I answered you with silence. I was wrong. I should have said I was sorry for making you carry every doubt I was too proud to name. You kept reaching while I pulled away. I called my fear a reason. By the time I understood your silence, I had made leaving easier than staying. I never said I was sorry when the words could still have mattered. I let you carry all the blame for what I would not face in me. Forgiveness is not mine to ask, and nothing should bring you back. I only owe the past this truth: you were hurt because I would not speak. Years passed before I could admit it. Distance never made me honest. I told myself that we had both failed because that lie was easier than facing what I chose. You were never hard to love. I was afraid to answer. What you needed was the plainest truth. I held it back until there was nothing left to save. There is no message I should send, no place in your life I should reclaim. Still, one sentence has survived the years, and I can finally say it without excuse. I never said I was sorry. I told myself my silence kept me safe, but every day I left you guessing was another hurt I chose. No promise now could change the ending. No later wisdom clears the past. I divided up the blame to hide how much of it was mine. You gave me time to answer. I gave you distance in return. Nothing I say can change the ending. Nothing should call you back to me. These words ask nothing of your life. Your peace is yours to keep. I am sorry I was wrong. Did we ever know how far apart we were becoming? We did not then. We kept believing every difference was something love would teach us how to mend. You needed words before the silence grew. I needed time before I could reply. Neither of us knew how to cross the distance without asking the other one to change. What time made clear had not failed me, and I had not failed you. We were holding on in different ways, calling different hopes by the same name, while our lives were slowly turning toward roads we could not share. For years I told the story from the side that spared me most. Your leaving became all I chose to see. Then memory returned the parts I had left unspoken, and my own part came clearly into view. You were not wrong for needing certainty, I was not cruel for needing room, but every answer came too late between us, and every compromise asked one of us to disappear. What time made clear was how differently we understood love. You heard distance in my silence, I heard pressure in your need. Neither heart intended harm, still intention could not save us. We kept trying to stay together by becoming less of who we were. There was no single moment, no one sentence that destroyed us, only two people wearing down beneath what neither one could give. I can finally hold that truth without making either of us guilty. What time made clear is that we both were trying with what we knew and what we feared. You were not wrong for asking more, I was not wrong for stepping back, but love could not keep asking us to live against ourselves. So I leave the blame behind us and accept what I could not see then. What we felt had never been a lie. It ended before we lost ourselves. There was a time when every ordinary day felt fuller than the years that came afterward. We had no need to ask where life would lead, or promise that our love would last forever. You looked at me as if the world was kind. I trusted every hope I saw within you. Nothing had been lost between us yet, and loving you was all I needed then. We did not know how quickly seasons turn, or how two lives can slowly change direction. We only knew the hours belonged to us, and every doubt could wait beyond tomorrow. I cannot say that time should have stood still, or that our ending made those days less honest. What we were given needed nothing more. It was complete before we understood it. We were happy then, before we knew how happiness could leave us. We were happy then, with no tomorrow asking us to choose. I would not change a single day we shared, or trade that love for one that lasted longer. Somewhere inside the life I live today, that happiness still lives inside of me. I do not call those years a broken dream. They were not ruined by the way we parted. Love does not lose its meaning when it ends, and time cannot undo what once was true. You were the best of who I was back then, and I remember without asking for you. Some memories grow gentler as they fade, and ours has never needed to return. We were happy then, and that is how I choose to keep our story. We were happy then, before our separate lives began to call. I do not need to find that time again, or turn our memory into something sadder. For one brief part of everything I have been, your love was more than enough. We were happy then, and nothing after changes that. That night I chose to leave. You asked me not to make it final. I would not listen. I had already named my leaving freedom. You held on without losing your pride. Each time you reached for me, I pulled away. I thought the years ahead belonged to me. I walked away before the truth could reach me. I left love behind while you were still trying to save it. I called the distance freedom, certain there was more for me to find. I used every reason to make leaving easy, and turned from everything you offered me. You were still holding on to us while I left love behind. future I wanted opened up before me, but nothing in it knew me as you did. Every choice was mine, and every empty victory was mine as well. I learned that leaving does not make you free, when freedom starts by breaking something whole. No one took your love away from me. I was the one who chose to live without it. Or say that fear decided for me. You gave me every reason to remain. I made the choice with open eyes. There is no kind of version of that night, no hidden truth that takes the blame from me. The hardest part is not that you moved on, it is knowing I was free to choose you then. I left love behind, years could never make that choice a good one. What we had was not already over. I brought it to an end myself. You still believe there was a life for us. Or turned around. Now I can name the loss for what it was, the price of what I chose. No road I found could make the leaving worth it. The life I wanted cost the life we had. Somewhere beyond the years we shared, your days kept moving without me. For a while I tried to follow, then the questions faded. One wish remained. At first I searched each passing year for reasons our lives might meet. I gave old memories new endings. I made the distance feel like waiting, until the waiting lost its hold. Then something changed in the way your name came back to me. The ache became a gentler feeling. The wish to have you back became a wish for you. Your story belongs to years and choices I was never meant to see. I hope they led you somewhere steady, where you could speak your mind, and love would let you stay yourself. I hope the years return the trust we lost, and someone met your trust with equal care. Your days grew steadier than they were before. Your nights asked less of you. choices you have made. My memory can rest without an answer. All that remains of loving you is this: I hope life has been kind to you. Your life continued past our ending. Mine slowly learned to do the same. The wish that once was meant to bring you back became a wish that asked for nothing. Whatever sorrow came after us, I hope it passed and left you stronger. And every year that carried you away carried you closer to yourself. Wherever life has led you now, I hope you are loved without uncertainty. May every choice that asked so much have given you a life that feels your own. The years have changed the way I speak your name, from wanting you to wishing you were well. Your story can remain entirely yours, while mine holds gratitude for what we knew. For all the years that carried us apart, and all the living that came after. This is the kindest shape my love can take. I hope life has been kind to you. All I could say was I love you. Days I carried words I could not finish. Whenever you came near, they disappeared. Then you looked at me and asked me why I had been so different lately. Nothing rehearsed remained between us. No careful line could help me then. I heard my own voice break the silence before my courage changed its mind. I had imagined speaking without trembling. I thought the words would come out clear. Instead I stopped after your name and let one breath pass between us. You waited without turning from me. You never tried to hurry what I meant. So I raised my eyes and faced you with nothing left to hide again. There was no perfect way to say it, no better hour waiting ahead. I only knew I had to tell you before the courage left me again. All I could say was I love you. Every other word fell out of reach. I did not know what you would answer. I only knew I meant each word. did not look away from you. For once my heart spoke without hiding. All I could say was I love you. You said my name and kept on looking, as though the words were safe with you. Nothing around us seemed to matter for those few seconds after that. Years have passed beyond that evening, but one thing has remained. I remember who I became the instant I was brave enough to say it. All I could say was I love you, and I am glad I said it then. Not because of what came after, but because I did not hide again. That first confession still reminds me how much one honest moment meant. And even now the warmth returns when I remember who I was then. All I could say was I love you. You asked if life had treated me kindly. I said I had learned to carry on. You nodded once, as if you understood the part I had not said. I asked whether you had found your happiness. You answered, most days, yes. I tried to tell you I was glad, but your voice was already farther away. I opened my eyes before I was ready. The years came back all at once. For several breaths I did not move, still hearing how you spoke to me. I held the last sound of your voice until it slowly faded out. Then morning settled around me, and I knew where I was again. I met you in a dream, and for a little while there was no need to cross the years or explain how we had changed. I met you in a dream. You were near enough to hear me. Then I woke before I could say goodbye, as morning gathered around me. I did not close my eyes to find you, or ask the night to start again. I let your voice grow quiet with the light that filled the day. We had spoken for a moment, more gently than we once could, and I carried no new question from the place where you had stood. I met you in a dream, and this time I did not ask you where the years had taken us, or why we had to say goodbye. I met you in a dream, then I opened my eyes alone. I did not turn back towards sleep to find you one more time. You felt real for one brief while, and that was enough for me. Counted every time you failed me, and never counted what I did. Whenever you tried to tell me you were hurting, I stopped you before you reached the end. Then I called your silence coldness, as though I had not taught you to hold it in. I wore my anger like an answer, because it kept me from looking in. But every memory I held against you still had my own voice running through it. Now I see what I did. I made you carry all the blame. I asked you why you pulled away, while giving you no room to stay. Now I see what I did. I turned each doubt into a wall. You were not right in every moment, but I was wrong to keep the score. You said each talk became a battle. I told you not to change the subject. You tried to finish one clear sentence. I answered before you found the words. I wanted you to meet me halfway, while I refused to move at all. I waited for you to soften first, then blamed you when the distance grew. Now I know what I withheld, the patience I demanded from you. I wanted every reason spoken, while keeping mine beyond your reach. I accepted every apology and searched it for what was not there. I kept asking you to prove your love, while making mine so hard to trust. By then, even your smallest kindness had to pass through all my doubt, and I never let it reach me. I will not change the past to make you kinder than you really were. Some of what you said still wounded me. Some of what you did was wrong, but pain did not excuse the way I used it every time we spoke. You carried words I threw at you long after I had let them go. Now I see what I did. I made the moment you walked out, standing for everything before it, so I would never face myself. Now I see what I did. You do not owe me any answer. I cannot undo the hurt I gave you, but I will not deny it anymore. I know what I did. If we had stayed together when our love began to change, we might have shared the years ahead. If time had given us the patience we were missing then. But that is not the life I came to know. Sometimes I let the thought unfold a little further, not because I want the past to start again. I only wonder who we might have slowly grown into, had goodbye not been the last thing that we shared. If we had stayed together, would we have learned to bend and still remain ourselves? Would the years have made us kinder, or taught us how to hide our loneliness? I can almost see the shape of it, a future that was never given time. But I cannot call that future ours when it only ever lived inside my mind. Perhaps we would have shared the ordinary changes, the days when love was easy and the days it asked for more. Perhaps we would have watched each other grow unfamiliar and learned whether love could change and still endure. But every answer comes from wishing, and wishing cannot tell me who you are today. You may have built a life that grew beyond my knowing, and I have no right to imagine it away. I do not know the person you became without me, or what has filled the years beyond my view. The one I keep imagining is drawn from who you were then, not from the days that now belong to you. So I will not let what never happened speak louder than the days we truly knew. We loved, we ended, and the rest was never promised. No matter how complete it sometimes seems, if we had stayed together, There is no honest way to know what we might have been. We might have found a lasting love, or found another way of setting each other free. I can let that picture rest now, without pretending it was taken from our hands. There was no future stolen from us, only one we never lived and cannot claim. If we had stayed together, there is no answer now. I will leave that life unwritten. It was never ours to lose. One name I kept bringing into every silence, though our ending had become a settled truth. I still returned and asked it to explain itself. I rearranged the words we gave each other, each unfinished sentence mean what I needed then. When nothing new appeared between them, I walked the same old circle once again. No more living in the past, no more asking the past to answer me. I will not erase our story, I will not make it smaller than it was. But I have given too many years to a place where nothing moves. I can keep what mattered then, without remaining where it ended. So long I called this faithfulness, as though choosing tomorrow would diminish what we had. I measured every new beginning by the ache you left behind, and turned away before it had a name. But holding on became a habit, and habit learned to call itself love. What we were deserves its place in me. But not every day I have left, I have carried it far enough. It does not have to follow me from here. This is where the circle closes, not because the feeling disappeared. I do not need to judge our ending or rewrite who we were. You do not have to leave my memory for me to leave that moment behind. No more living in the past, no more letting one goodbye become my life. What was true can stay true without keeping me there. I will remember Listen when a heart is hard to read. I know that love is more than staying. It is learning what another person needs. I was not always this forgiving. I did not know how pride could make us blind. But something in the way we loved each other still shapes the way I live today. We could not hold on to all we once believed, but I cannot call those years a loss. An ending cannot measure what our love was worth, or take away the good those years left in me. What our love became was more than something time could take away. It became the patience in my voice, the grace to listen when words are hard to say. Though we did not stay together, nothing true between us was wasted. I carry more than memories from those days. That is what our love became. I used to think that love was only measured by whether two people made it to the end. Now I know one heart can change another in ways we only understand with time. The years have quieted the questions in me and left the meaning I was slow to see. You gave me more than days to look back on. Our time became a steady strength in me. I do not have to call it sorrow just because it had to end. There is nothing left to recover, nothing left for us to prove. I can honor what we gave each other without asking life to give it back. What we had was real while it was ours, and that is enough for me now. What our love became still reaches farther than the years we shared. It lives in how I hold another close, and how I choose my words when love is strained. The love we knew became a part of me, a gentler way to love than I once knew. Its kindness still remains in what I do, and I am grateful for what our love became. Those years have found their place within my life, and I will carry them in peace. rises now and then settles down. I no longer sort through every moment, trying to decide where we went wrong. There was a time I feared that letting go would mean the love itself had disappeared. Now I can speak of everything we were without becoming who I was back then. After all these years, I do not need our story to change. I do not need a single reason for every word we left unsaid. We loved as well as we knew how, and time has made that clear to me. I can remember you without the pain. After all these years, life did not stop when we parted. It kept unfolding day by day. I learned one ending could not stop me from becoming someone new. Some part of me was slow to follow the life that opened after you, but time kept asking nothing from me except to live the days I had. I no longer count what might have happened, or measure what we could not keep. Nothing remains for us to settle, no promise left for us to keep. You were a love that reached its ending and still was whole for what it was. After all these years, I know our ending did not make what we had untrue. We gave each other what we could, and that is all I need to know. I do not need to bless or blame it. I do not need to name it loss. I only know I loved you then, and I can say it without pain. After all these years, your memory asks nothing